Okay, viewers, it's been a very busy Christmas period, and I won't lie, things haven't gone exactly how I'd like them to. I'll go into detail later, but we've drawn 4 games in a row, against teams I don't expect to draw against. So, as punishment for the team, and as a kind of team bonding Christmas exercise, I got the team to do some light artwork, and do some drawing of their own. They absolutely hated it, apart from one player. I can't deny it, but Jeff Lloyd actually might be onto something here. I like the way that even in this he's flying into a 2-footed tackle. I mean, he's drawn himself a cape to make him like a superhero. There's an ambulance there and everything ready. At least he's caring about that. At least he cares about that. Hello viewers, hope that you are well and safe, and yes, draws are plenty. I mean, where do you start? Since the last time we met, things carried on really well. We beat Eastleigh 3-2 in the FA Trophy, we got a 1-0 win against Tranmere, and then Boxing Day onwards, consistent 1-1s all the way against Kidderminster, Hereford, Dulwich Hamlet and York, all of whom are in the bottom 8-10 teams in the league. It's not good enough. That was a chance for us to really stake our claim as being genuine title contenders. We're still in with a shout. We're only 6 points off of Fylde, who are top at the moment, and they've played a game more than we have. But the real problem here is Barnet, who have got a game in hand and are 4 points clear, so they could go 7 points clear, provided that they win their game in hand. And today we also play third place Aldershot. The one that's really hurt me is Justin Fogden being out. He's been injured for the last 3 weeks or so. And unfortunately, I want to get him and Charlie Swain back in because as a partnership, those two are brilliant together. Sean McDowell is just a donkey. There's just Sean McDonkey, is what I'm going to call him. Did you like the fact I was over here originally? Now I'm back over here, keeping you guessing. Right, so let's take a look at the lineup then and see maybe potentially where it's all going wrong. Besant's in goal. Robinson, Swain, Fogden and Ramsey make up the back four. So Fogden is going to make his return today. Sean McDowell's out the side. Sean Butler, by the way, who's been complaining a lot about not getting any football. He comes in and we always concede. So at the moment I'm trying to keep him on the bench as much as physically possible. Dinsmore makes his return and Babber is also in the centre. Zander, who is in sensational form at the moment, is on the left. Crosswell is in the middle. Doob is on the right and Carlton is up front. Bobby Crosswell struggling to kind of get back into the flow of games since his injury. I'm giving him a bit of time because, to be fair, he fractured his leg. So you can understand why it might take him a little bit of time to get himself back together. We've not been playing well against the 4-4-2 recently, and their player, this boy here, Costel Stinger, is absolutely brilliant. He's got 12 goals and 21 appearances so far this year. He's on loan from Ipswich. Ipswich have got a really good young team. I'll tell you, if Ipswich were in the Vanarama National, they'd be fine. Nearly 20 minutes gone, and not a lot has happened, but here we go. It's another highlight. The only highlight we've had so far is a free kick that was a bit of a way off from Aldershot. Other than that, there's not really been much to get too excited about, but Kamini there plays a good ball out to Asgard. I mean, how am I meant to beat that? That's the kingdom of Thor. How am I meant to beat them? Presley hits it. Besant somehow sort of like palms it away. Besant's got to go. He's got to go next year. He's just got to go. I wanted to play Lockett in goal, but the problem is because I've got him on loan, I'll have too many loan players in the squad. But Besant literally just... I mean, what's this here? What does he do here? Whoa! I mean, what's that? Oh god, I nearly lost my hat. It's just not good enough. And the amount of times we go 1-0 down, then come back and get last-minute equalisers. I don't want a last-minute equaliser. I just want to win a game of football. We're getting dominated here as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Aldershot are a better team than us, but still, I expect better, man. I just expect better. Keith Doob now, playing on that right-hand side. Go on, Keith. That's a good run. Doob, good play, Doob. It's just the same shot though, man. It's just like straight down his throat. We've had the old FM momentum problem where I drew a game I probably shouldn't have drawn and now I can't win for Toffee. I was going to say, I expect to see a much better showing in the second half. We've not done anything of any real note or variety. Justin Fogden's played awfully as well, which is not helping me. I thought he'd come in and give us a little bit more solidity. Again, Besant's got away with making the error. That's what annoys me, is that how's Besant got away with doing that? They've won every single header as well. Justin Fogden, for a guy who's nearly over 7 foot tall, has not won one header against Kamini yet. And that alone is doing my absolute Swede in. Swain into Baba. Come on, boys. This has been a long period of play. Crosswell, lovely ball there. Ramsey into Doob. Doob inside. Ramsey whips the ball in. They've headed it clear. Doob! Oh, for... Is it the post? better. At least it's a chance. Keith Doob looks like our only way. I haven't got a goalie I can bring. I hate you. I hate you so much. Fogden's playing at 6.3. Might as well bring Butler on and make it 4-0. Well, at least it's not going to be a 1-1, so I got my wish there. It's not going to be the same result. But it's just... We're finally being undone here. The good form is over, and now that the good form is over, we're beginning to tumble down the table. The annoying thing is that not one player has played well. Like, I couldn't name you one player that's played well today. Doria, good ball over the top. Doob's been okay, but I mean, what's he doing there? You're never going to score from there. What are you doing? And I've got 3 away games in a row after this, so I can't see us winning for another 3 or 4 games. This is just so bad. Carlton, what a finish that is from Dale Carlton. Great. If we come back and get a 2-2, I'm going to be a mixture of delighted and fuming, because I'd rather not go behind and then have to come back into a game. I mean, that free kick is just something special, actually, to be fair. Normally, you probably have a bit of a dig at the goalkeeper, but I have to say that is just a wonderful strike. There's another highlight here, and we've released Dale Carlton. If he scores, Carlton... Oh, I thought they might have given a penalty away. The foul has mucked it up. Zander, it is a penalty. It's a penalty, and Bobby Crosswell's going to take it. It could be 2-2, and yet another draw. You are kidding me. Bobby Crosswell to make it 2-2. Bobby tucks it away, and it's 2-2. Oh, come on. It's a great comeback, but just don't. Just don't wait until the last 15 minutes of the game to start playing. It's so annoying. Just play like this right at the start of the game. Honestly, 2-2. We've somehow salvaged a point. I'm going to say what a comeback that was, but it's making it sound like it's a really good result. It's not. It's not a good result. Fylde lost, so we missed a chance to gain on them. Barnet won, so they're steaming ahead. I don't know whether to be really pleased or really pissed off. It's just, I wouldn't mind, but that's happened in the last 3 games. We've gone behind in every single game, and then we come back to get a point at the end. But I'm just like, can you just not go behind? Just don't go behind, for God's sake. Joe Besant's been playing at 7. How can he be playing at 7? Did we not just see the same game? Am I looking at something different? Oh, Dover are up next, and they're in the top 10. So look forward to another draw, viewers. Look forward to another draw. Hey, whoa, hang on. Pontypridd have let Tom Screamer go. Scout him. Honestly, I might bring him in just for the long shots in general. Oh, I can't believe Pontypridd have let Tom Screamer go. This is a bigger problem. Forget Billericay. What are they thinking? It's Tom Screamer, the man for the big occasion. One does not simply just let Tom Screamer go. Funny story, actually, which is quite good. I was trying to help my girlfriend learn how to play Football Manager last night, and I was walking her through how you get staff and employ them. And I was going to show her an example of like my assistant manager. Turns out, when I loaded it up, I don't have an assistant manager, and I haven't had an assistant manager since the start of the season. Who knew? Who knew? I didn't know. Right, well, I've only made one change to the team, and that is that Joe Besant has dropped out. I've had enough. I've had enough of the gas. I've had enough of him mucking about. That's it. That's it now. Kevin Lockett is going to make his first start for the club. It's going to be his first appearance as well, so I'm hoping that he'll turn up and put in a good performance today. He's actually rated around about the same as Joe Besant, so he should be quite good. Looking at him, he's got very good stats, actually. Attributes. He's got very good attributes. Apparently, we're underdogs. I'm going to certainly say we're underdogs, so there's no pressure here for you to succeed. There is from me, but Kevin Lockett likes that, so that's a good start. I like the fact he's listening to what I have to say. And let's hope that the boys can put in just put in the performance that you did in the last 15 minutes of the last game from the start, and we'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine if you can do that. Blad's through, and Lockett makes a save. I mean, he's already better than Dave Besant. Besant probably would have palmed that straight back into the path of the striker, and it would have gone in. So, got a bit of an awkward situation as well. Jeff Lloyd came over to me in training, and he said that he was really pleased that I liked his art, so he's given it to me. And I'm touched, but I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. Part of me wants to put it up around the flat, but Arsene isn't having any of that. Unfortunately, there's a picture of the Invincibles on the wall, so I'm not allowed to take it down. I've really mucked this up, actually, because I also said, I've only made one change. I made a second change. That's about Millen Brown's on the right instead of Keith Doob, because Keith Doob's not been playing particularly well. So I thought I'll give Millen Brown a run out on the right-hand side and see how he gets on. So far, so good. It's 0-0. We haven't conceded yet, so that's something. At least we're dominating the game this time. Last time I did feel like we were very much on the back foot in our game against Aldershot. At least this time around. I get the feeling if we keep it to 0-0 with 15 minutes to go, then we might actually win. Because apparently we only start playing in the last 15 minutes of games. That's what I've realised. Ramsey, over a free kick here now. Plays it into Dinsmore. Dinsmore to Crosswell. Lovely from Bobby. Oh, that play from Bobby Crosswell. It's so good to have him back. Ramsey whips it in. Dale Carlton. Oh, just wide. A little note on Dale Carlton as well. I've been saying before that he's not the most prolific striker we've ever had. Not being funny, but this year 18 goals and 1 assist in 27 games. He's been absolutely brilliant, and if I can keep him on for next year again, I probably would take it, especially if we're at this level, because he's just getting better and better and better. And if he can just get a little bit more ruthless, we'll have one hell of a player on our hands. Crosswell into Baba. Baba, we know he likes the long shot and he's hit it. A little bit of bend, but not enough. Just wide. At least we're having a few more efforts and we've got a few more highlights. Ajayi whips the ball in. Lockett, what a save! I mean, there you go. Besant's never playing again. Besant is never playing again. What a save. That was the most incredible save from Lockett. I'm going to certainly say I am pleased how things are going. Keep it up. We could just do it a little bit more. I'm going to get a bit annoyed at Millen-Brown. That right-hand side of the midfield is really the only place that I'm feeling a little bit let down in recent weeks. Maybe I can move Crosswell out there, get Parton in the middle. That might be the way to go. Dinsmore whips the ball in back post. Fogden, you've got to bury that. You've got to bury that. There's more highlights already in the second half, which is good news. You can tell I'm getting into it because I'm leaning further towards the camera. Dinsmore on the ball. He's had a much better day today. Swain, nice. Not really. That was awful, actually. Take it back. That was terrible. Oh my God, Carlton's robbed him. Ajayi's been robbed. Dale Carlton nearly finishes it. Dale Carlton again. Oh, it's brilliant goalkeeping and a good bit of defending there at the end to clear it. Dale Carlton searching for his 19th goal of the season. Come on, mate. You've got this. Right, I'm going to take Brown off. It's not been his day. I'm going to move Crosswell out to that right-hand side, and I'm going to get Parton on instead, because he can obviously go between the lines. He's been very good at that. And we'll take Ramsey off as well. Not having his best day. We'll bring Stuart Butler on. He's not really a centre-back, Stuart Butler. He is a full-back, so I do have to give him a little bit of credit when I've been playing him at centre-back. It's not his natural position. Dinsmore over a free kick. Whips it in. Crosswell back post. Bobby Crosswell gets his 3rd goal of the season. He's beginning to hit form. He's beginning to hit form. Bobby Crosswell was meant to be the star man of this year. We've done so well without him, but now that he's here, I feel so much better. A lovely ball over by Dinsmore, and what a finish. Composure personified. Great finish. Tucks it away. 1-0. Get in. Carlton with a great header to Crosswell. Crosswell on the ball now. Lovely pass there out to Zander. Zander up against his man. We know he can skin him. Zander hits it. Needs to be a bit further out, mate. A bit more whip into that far corner. Saw the idea. He just didn't execute it right. No matter what happens, the amount of character that we got in this team, it never fails to surprise me. Even with all the draws, like I said, most of them are comebacks, and that's incredible. Baba, Carlton, he's got his 19th of the season. Dale Carlton, there at the back. We've scored 2 in a game! I'm absolutely baffled. I'm going to take Zander off. On comes Dylan Asangiani on the left-hand side. It's been a brilliant day. Baba, great header. Carlton just hits him and goes in. Just brilliant finish. Great play by Baba. Great anticipation by Carlton to be where the man was, be where the danger was. 2-0. We have stopped the drawing rot, and now we are only 3 points off top, although Barnet do have a game in hand. But we are taking this to the end. And more importantly, we are still 7 points clear of Yeovil, who are now currently sat in 8th, and that is the most important thing. If I can get to the playoffs this year, I'll count that as a massive success. 2-0, a brilliant result. Well done, lads. When the pressure was off, they were absolutely fine. It was a brilliant performance. It's just goals. We just get goals, and I love that. As you can tell here, this is the problem, though. It's very similar to Aldershot. Exactly the same amount of wins. It's the amount of draws we've had this year. Just not quite had that bit of quality just to finish off some of those games. But I do believe that with the magic now of young Bobby Crosswell, that may well change. We now genuinely have a star player in our side. We were so unlucky to lose him for 3 months. But Bobby Crosswell, he's going to be everything. He's going to be so good. He's going to be so good for me. Love him. Absolutely love him. So in terms of where we come back, let's come back for Fylde and Havant and Waterlooville. So not that far ahead. I'm trying to make this season a little bit longer because I've got the feeling that something good can happen at the end of this year. And yeah, let's go Fylde and Havant and Waterlooville, just because obviously Fylde are quite high in the league, and Havant and Waterlooville provides us with a good chance to get another win on camera, which would be nice. But obviously, it is a massive game against Fylde, considering they're up in second at the moment. Dale Carlton topping the goal scoring charts. Can you imagine? Last year, no one would have ever thought that. I certainly wouldn't have thought that, but my God, has he done well. I love this team. I absolutely love this team, and I love this save. And if you love this save as well, then please drop a like on the video, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and until I see you for a next episode where it's going to be a big game against Fylde in the context of the playoffs and maybe the title, stay cool. Unbelievable.